Sometimes I just wanna be outside. Get that shit on, put that shit on, alright. What's my new hair color? What's my new do? I just love looking at you.
Audio listeners are really listen. Shout out to the audio listeners. They really.
The audio listeners are where it's at. Like, truly, until y'all visual people catch up. Yeah,
Them audio listeners are faithful.
they are. They really are, and we appreciate you. And we want to say sorry for being late this week.
Yeah, we're totally late.
Like, my life has been
We've
going through things, and I had to move, and yeah, I'm just adjusting to the move, and yeah, but thank you for being faithful and being patient on episode
shout out to
49.
what? Why does it?
You good?
Okay. Yes. Yeah, it sounded like there was a reverb on my mic.
Ooh.
Why?
Is it on the interface?
It's on the interface. Does it stay on the interface like this?
Yeah, I mean, there is a function for that on the interface.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways.
All right.
Yeah, shout out to you guys for being here.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, for sure.
And understanding that we were definitely late. We were together the whole weekend last weekend.
Well, yeah.
So
Yeah. Let's just dive into the catch up. Yeah, me and Posh were together,
yeah.
hanging out, making music, eating good,
Yeah, we made music.
you know, having a good time partying, and then our sister Abe came through, and it was a time that we spent
We had
together.
a great time. We ate really good food. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're back in our respected states, and it sucks, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. It's life.
Yeah. 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 So yeah, so everyone knows my week has been
Hectic.
hectic as hell, bro. Moving ain't fun.
Yeah.
It ain't fun.
Yeah.
And I wish that on nobody having to move, because it's not a fun time to do. It's stressful, and you gotta reorganize
awful.
everything. And yeah, that's my week. My week was just literally doing this move, which is why the episode is late. Sorry again. And hanging out with you the past weekend. So yeah. How was your week, regardless, besides, you know, hanging out with me?
It was good. I've been moving a lot, like just doing things. Like besides us being together, that was one thing, and then just trying to stay on my routine and stuff. So it's been a little like tiring. But I got some rest today.
That's good.
Yeah, I felt a little drained for a second, but you know, not too bad.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, yeah, we'll talk some pop culture, some news and things.
Yeah. It's been like a while. Like, I don't even know. Oh, yes. Okay, now that I see.
Yes. Yes.
I do see these things, and I did see these things.
Yes. So, we're going to start off with Cleo Trapper, who blessed us with a 5-part TikTok story of her time with Ice Spice on tour. She exposed certain behaviors of Ice Spice and her team, and she expressed some grievances that she's had to endure during the entire month tour she was with. She had to endure with Ice Spice, so I don't know if I'm sure everyone has seen all 5 parts and have their thoughts. Me and Posh, when we got together the first night, we tried so hard not to talk about it in person, and
We did.
and wait to do it right now on the podcast. So Here you go. So, you want to go first, or you would like me?
You know what's crazy is I don't mind going
Oh,
first,
okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
but
Do your thing.
yeah, a lot of time has passed. Well, you know what I mean. It's not fresh anymore,
Mm-hmm.
so it does feel like a little less intense. But I will say that there was like a couple of things that I just wanted to like clear up, which I'm sure the rest of the world has heard it a million times already
Mm-hmm.
now. But I just want, I'm sure people know that Cleo was famous before Ice Spice
100%.
and has been consistently like working her way, doing her thing. So I just wanted to say that. And that I really do think it's unfortunate that like, you know, she was treated or she feels she was treated like that way. Cause on the video, the emo kids felt her like she seemed like she was hurt more than anything. Like
Mm-hmm.
she was trying not to cry. She was trying to like hold back her tears. So that was like, I felt for her on that because it was like, damn, you know. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about it anymore. It was way more intense then. Like other things, so many things have happened since then. But I just, you know, wanted to give Cleo her flowers, regardless of whatever happened between them. Because, yeah, but Cleo has been doing her thing and she's relatable. And I feel like that's why she's still around because people love her.
Facts.
And I love how she's multifaceted. Like she's really funny. She's definitely like she's a comic. She's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
But then she does her music and she's, you know, she still does her thing. So yeah, because I will say I didn't like the fact. I mean, people could say like because they're friends, like she shouldn't have let out the business between them. But reading the text messages, I did not like that. Like they were friends and you know, Ice was calling her a bum or
Mm.
calling her like careerless
Mm-hmm.
and things like that. I really just felt like that's I don't know. I don't know. Some people move like that, but no, that was
Yeah.
wrong to me.
Yeah, what Cleopatra went through on the tour with Ice Spice was very, very wrong. It's sad that she had to go through it. It's sad that she had to go through what I see as a lesson. Like, if someone invites you to something last minute, you should never do it. Never do it, especially a tour. Like, you cannot be ready for a tour in one day. It's not possible, especially if they're telling you you
Yeah.
can't bring nobody with you. Why I can't bring
Right.
anybody with me? Why I got to be by myself? That's a lesson she's going to learn forever. Never do anything last minute. Two, to me, I don't think they were never friends. Y'all were industry friends. Y'all weren't friends. You made
Yeah.
it very clear you never saw her bummed out. Y'all never on some like chill shit. It was always at a party or some event or anything like
Or you
that.
guys hung out and the next day like she put something out.
Right. It was always a business like a business situation. It was y'all never had a friendship. So I
Yeah.
really hope in Cleo's mind she never thought that they were actually friends in her head. And if she did, that sucks.
Yeah.
It really sucks because it seems like she did thought they were friends. And I'm like, how? You just said you only hanged out with her in events. That's not a friendship. Ice Spice calling her a vacuum? Pff, bro,
I
we gonna have to fight on that. Like, you gonna have to see
that was
hands
just
on that.
stupid.
Like, Ice Spice,
I would have just been like, that was weak. It was weak.
bro,
That joke was
the
weak. I don't
whole
care what nobody say. That joke was
bro,
weak.
Ice Spice response was whack.
That joke was so
Whack. It really
weak.
shows that she's a child too. Like, she's not
It wouldn't
mature.
even wanted to make me fight.
Yeah.
It just was like, oh, she just don't know how to. She just wasn't.
Bro, she's a weak little girl who has little to no talent, really,
Oh
and
my
blew up
gosh. I don't.
randomly. No, let's be real. Stop telling me. Don't be like Ice Spice got like rapping skills.
My truth and your truth could be different
Oh,
about how I feel
what's
about
your
it, though.
truth about Ice Spice rapping skills?
I don't think that Ice Spice is a rapper.
Okay, so we're in the
I
same
think
accord.
I heard something actually this week. No, you said that she's a talentless.
I said little to
weak
no
girl.
talent.
That's what you said.
Little to no talent, not
Right.
talentless.
I think that she's a entertainer. That's what I heard. I heard something today that was really
What's she
good.
entertaining?
It, huh?
Entertainer.
Yeah, she doesn't entertain the masses. She doesn't have fans.
Yeah, she got fans. That don't mean she's an entertainer. Anybody can have fans.
I mean, yeah, I mean, but that's someone that entertains. You don't think that she entertains people? Like people aren't entertained by her in general. So why are her fans there?
Her fans there because they want to see her twerk her ass, turn around. That's not
They're
entertainment.
entertained by that.
True. Everybody has a
Well,
definition
you're
of
saying, yeah,
entertainment.
yeah. So, what was I saying?
You saying that someone made a point about Ice Spice
Oh
something?
yeah, so no, they didn't make a point about Ice Spice. Someone was saying like the difference between being a rapper and being an entertainer, and I thought it was like interesting. Like some people are rappers, you know what I mean, but some people are just like entertainers. Like they just, which makes sense to me. I just don't think Ice Spice is a rapper. I don't think she's a
No.
rapper.
And that's what I mean by little to no talent on that aspect of rapping. Like it's not there. And for her to come at Cleo about calling her talentless and going to be careerless when she was famous before you.
Yeah, that was just rude.
Ugh,
That was like
ugh,
crazy.
that's just classless. But yeah, I hope that Cleo
Yeah.
learns from this lesson that don't trust them new
Yeah.
niggas over there. Okay? Never do. Never do. All right.
Yeah, or like you said before, didn't you say to me when you were here, like just with the business part, like if it's last
Yeah.
minute or ask questions, that's what you said, ask
Always ask
questions.
questions. Always.
Yeah, I don't
Because
know if there was enough questions
no,
asked.
no, I feel like she just saw an opportunity, which any person in her position would have like tried to jump on. And for all you other little rappers talking about this was an opportunity for her and she should be grateful and blah 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 and should have been ready for it. Yeah, but she's a human being, and human decency is should be just common courtesy for her. Y'all
Yeah.
should be able to feed just that one individual. She couldn't bring nobody with her. Y'all couldn't fit her into the
Yeah, no,
budget for
that also
food.
felt, well, she said she would have paid for herself as well.
That too, but still, she still
Yeah.
had to pay
I
for
think,
herself. But y'all couldn't fit that one individual hotel and food. Crazy. Y'all ask her. Come on now. Like that's wild. It's like being invited to a restaurant and the person's like, "Yeah, we're gonna order all this shit, but you know, you're gonna have to pay." No, you invited me. You pay. I'm not paying for shit.
right.
So yeah, that
I feel
situation
that.
for her is dead and gone, and I'm sure she's gonna learn from it. Let's move on to the next thing. Next thing we
Yes.
have here is what I got? Donnie? Okay, Donnie. Damn,
Yeah,
why?
you said the debate.
Nah, that's for the next thing. If you want to discuss that, we could.
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay, cool.
Where'd you have Donnie on here?
After the whole Cleo thing, yeah. So
Oh,
Donnie
see.
did an interview with his best pals on Fox, and he basically self snitched on himself about interfering with the election and how he couldn't believe he's being convicted on that. Bro, if stupidity was a person, that man's picture is like right there. Right there. For him to feel like
Yeah.
he did nothing wrong by interfering with an American democracy process, bruh, bro. Talking about other people are cheating, but he's out here literally telling y'all he tried to cheat. Come on, make it make sense. But then again, this is America, and this is what we have to go through on a daily basis. So, yeah, that's it. Fuck him. I think every week I'm just saying fuck you, Donnie. Like
Literally.
every week.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's just tiring.
You definitely are the side that tunes in more so. I understand though.
Yeah, I mean,
It stresses you out.
it's not it's annoying. You know, when you're annoyed by something and that annoyance just keeps happening over and over and over again. He's like that fly that won't leave your ear.
I mean, yeah, I see him everywhere online. I just be like, oh, this face.
Right. Ugh. All right. Next thing. Remember that Australian dancer called Ray Gun, who basically embarrassed the country of Australia with her breakdancing?
Yes.
Well, she broke her silence and she did an interview.
What did she say after everybody ate her up and chewed her out? What did she say? What did she say?
She was shocked by all the controversy and the conspiracy theories that were said about her. She said it was just awful and really upsetting, and that people just don't understand breaking and just angry about her performance.
Period. I feel like, okay. She said, first of all, I don't even know what y'all are talking about. All I heard was, I don't even know what y'all are saying. Y'all don't know what y'all are talking about, and that's it. I'm me and you're you. That's what I heard her say.
That's literally what she kept saying. She was like, people were just attacking my reputation and our integrity, and none of them are
Yeah,
grounded
like I'm
in
that
any
girl and
kind
you're
of
mad.
facts. She said none of them are
I love
facts.
this response. Yes, I do. Because honestly, the way that people ate her up and chewed her out, I feel like this response was very much set in what you're saying is not bothering me.
This looked
You look
like this was
crazy.
a PR firm came through and was like, "We got you," and gave her these little tidbits because,
Period PR.
ma'am, ma'am,
Listen, that's how you keep your head on your shoulders, okay? You walk with pride.
stop it.
Because they really, what would you rather her have said?
I'm
You
sorry
guys are
for
right. Ice
embarrassing the country,
sucks.
Australia, and I should never have been there, and I need to practice more. Thank you.
Wait, did Australians say that they were embarrassed by her?
Yes,
Or was it just Americans that was really
everyone in the
embarrassed?
world were pissed off by her performance. What?
That is, I feel like she should have said, well, they let me into the Olympics. I don't know. Like, it's really the Olympics' fault if you think about it. The committee, whoever is the committee of that, why'd they let her in? She was still in the Olympics. We was sitting in our rooms. That's the facts.
That is a fact, and the fact that the any committee that's in Australia to put her at the top rank, because she said she was the rank Australian B girl in 2020, 22, and in 23. So the record is there.
She was the what?
She was the top
The what?
Australian B girl.
Oh, top ranked. So did they just give her a faulty routine? Is that what it's
Routine? No, no, no,
giving?
no,
I
no,
feel
no,
like
no.
I
Breakdancing, there's no
want
routine.
to
There's no routine in breakdancing.
believe there is.
There's
I
no,
want to
it's
believe that you know what you're
freestyling. No,
getting
no, no, that's
into.
freestyling. When you balance
Do we
somebody,
know
you
that for a
go at
fact?
it.
Do we know that she got there and she freestyled?
Yeah, that is the whole thing of breakdancing
So
is
she did
freestyling.
not rehearse breakdancing at all and then signed up for the Olympics and then walked out onto
I'm
the
tired.
Olympics floor and was like, I'ma just freak it. I'ma just use my skill
Look.
and faith. And
Oh God. Oh
okay.
God. Oh God. Look.
Okay.
Look.
If that's what happened, okay.
Sure.
Cause I'm like, she definitely knew that she was gonna use a specific move, something. There's no
Well,
way.
she did some moves that were unusual on the Olympic floor. That was weird. Like you saw those gyrations and movements that she was doing on the floor.
It's the
That's not
gyrations
real.
for me.
That's not real breakdancing.
You said
Yeah,
gyrations? Is that what you?
she was
I want you to say it
compulsing on the
again.
floor, gyrating, compulsing, popping and locking it in some weird form.
She definitely popped and locked.
Like that was not okay.
Listen,
Like there's so many
my girl
talented
said. Let me tell you what my girl
breakdancers.
said.
What she said?
My girl
Go ahead. What
said.
your girl say, Ray Gun?
She said, "You don't know what you're talking about." That's literally. She said, "Y'all don't even know.
Look here.
Y'all don't even know how to break.
Y'all don't know
even
what
know
the
how to
history of
breakdance.
breakdancing.
You don't even know that."
I am a student of this.
And then I heard her say, "I was in the Olympics and you weren't."
Facts.
That's what I heard.
That's literally what she did.
That is
Yeah.
literally what she said.
Yeah.
Okay, mama.
Apologize and say she's sorry for the backlash for the community has experienced and she can't control how people react. And she also stated
She
that
did apologize for it. Okay.
unfortunately we just need some more resources in Australia for us to have a chance to be world championships.
Aww.
Yeah, y'all do. Y'all
That's
do. Honestly, y'all do.
honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
She still got up there and oh my gosh, the world is nasty and raunchy, raunchy and
no, the
nasty.
world could be real. This is a situation when the world got real and said, no, stop
Yeah, it was
that.
bad.
That's horrible. You should never do this again. Why are you here? That's what the world did to her. It wasn't like,
She said, "Y'all not gonna break me, cause I know and y'all don't."
and they shouldn't. Granted, don't let the
No,
public.
you're definitely here to
I'm
break.
not here to break her. I'm here to put some common sense in her and tell her to quit. Don't do this no more. Stop this. This is not for you. Like, she's 37. I think it's time. Hang it up, mama. Let the youth.
She's up
Yeah,
there.
let the youth come
That's
in.
crazy. She's 37, but Simone Biles is talking about that she is 27 is getting kind of old for a gymnast. That's
Yeah, because
very
that's
interesting.
most gymnasts
It's
don't.
different.
Yeah, most gymnasts they don't.
But you could get on the floor and
I
gyrate
mean,
at 37?
yeah, in certain sports in
Okay.
the Olympics, yeah, there's some old people out there still doing it. Yeah,
Feel you.
yeah. So
It's just interesting to
yeah,
me.
it is. It very is. But she could pop out in 28. She could pop out in 28 in LA. We'll see.
Wouldn't she'd be older than,
Yeah,
right?
she'll be like 30 something years old. 30
Okay,
something.
moving
But
right along.
let's move along.
Shout out to Ray Gun.
No, absolutely not.
She been through a lot these last couple months.
So, you know that the NFL has started. Week 1 just passed. And here in the great state of Florida, in the great city of Miami Beach, Miami Gardens, that is, the Dolphins play. And on week 1, they played the Jacksonville Jaguars. Well, before that game, Tyreek Hill was riding in his McLaren, heading to the game. And these
It's
4
cute.
Hispanic officers on bicycles decided to pull him over. They pulled him over due to a traffic violation, which we don't know which one it is, either a speeding or not having a seatbelt. They're still trying to figure that out. And things went left. Apparently, Tyreek did put down his window fast enough for the officer. So the officer decided to pull Tyreek out of the car forcibly, very roughly, and put him on the ground, had his hands behind his back with his knee on his back.
And this is an NFL player?
This is Tyreek Hill, one of the best receivers in the game. Probably the best
Wow,
receiver in
you
the game
said
right
that to
now.
me like, bitch, you don't know who
Yeah,
he
you
is.
should know this, you know.
And he got pulled out of the
You
car
should
by a
know.
police
But
officer in Miami.
this happened,
What happened after this?
right. And things went crazy. So the body cam on the officer went viral. Well, the Miami-Dade police office released the
When y'all
video
gonna
and
learn? When y'all
it
gonna
went viral.
learn?
And yeah, thoughts were given on how the police
How the
basically.
fuck did he pull this big man out of
I
the
mean,
car like
Tyreek Hill
that?
is like
This
five
is a
foot
big
eight.
boy.
He,
Oh,
yeah, Tyreek
he's
Hill,
smaller,
he's
but he's
small, but he's strong in
thick.
stature, and yeah, like
He's giving thick.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they were just being very forced with him. Tyreek Hill tried to explain to him like he had surgery on his knees while they were trying to like force him to sit down on the ground, and he's just like, "Yo, I had surgery on," and they were like, "We don't give a fuck. Sit your ass down, boy." That's how I
Oh
heard it.
my god.
And
So did anybody get repercussions or
well, the
anything? Or
officers did get suspended with pay.
okay, so they're on
They're
vacation.
basically on vacation while an investigation with Internal Affairs is happening. Many people are
Okay.
calling for these officers to be fired because when you look at the video,
Yeah.
it looks like some egos were bruised, especially by one particular officer who just he felt like he had to be the
He
big
kept going
man.
because he
Oh,
was a bitch ass
he
nigga.
had to be the
Yeah.
big man, like especially
That
when
makes sense.
another player on the Dolphins, teammate, saw what was happening and tried to defuse the situation and try to help. The officer was telling him, "Get back in his car, get back in your car." And then Ego Man came out and was like, "Give me your license. Give me your license.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. You're not going to give me, I'm going to detain you."
So if they did that to him, they'll definitely do it to somebody else
Come
next
on.
week. So it's like
Come on.
let's just
I feel like
get him out of
if
here.
you're an officer and you're working the game in terms of controlling traffic and making sure no violations were happening, You should know the players. You should know the players
That's
and have some
very
decorum.
true.
Have some
I
decorum.
could see why you feel like that. Like, but also, even if you don't know the players, this could have been a regular ass black
This
man.
could,
Why does this have to happen
yeah,
anyway?
it
Like,
didn't have to
what?
happen this way. And
Like,
Tyreek Hill mentioned that. Like, imagine if I wasn't Tyreek Hill and I didn't have these resources and connections.
exactly.
What could have happened?
Like, it almost makes it like kind of fucked up because it's like, yeah, he's Tyreek Hill, so he does have money and support. Whereas if this is regular ass, like a regular person, it's like, no, that's trash.
Right. It is trash that, we still have to go
Like,
through
who
this.
knows if this would even got out?
True. Imagine if there was no body cam.
Or like it would be as viral because it happened to someone that's in the NFL. Whereas shit happens to people every day
Right.
and it doesn't go viral. So it's like,
Yeah.
that's concerning.
Yeah, it is very concerning that certain police officers do not have a sense of just treating people with just human decency. We get it. Some people may not comply the first time, the second time. Still, your composure needs to be leveled. Does not need to get to a higher level at all. Like, people gonna be people, and at the end of the day, somebody got to pay the consequences of whatever happens. And this could have went extremely left, like to the extreme.
Yeah.
So thank God no one was shot. Thank God no weapons were drawn. Nothing would happen like that. But yeah, it just sucks that this had to happen on week 1 before the game. And thank God Tyreek Hill was able to still play and to win the game for us. So let's go Dolphins.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's the pop culture right there. Shall we
Yeah. A lot of other things have happened, but because we're recording late, I was looking at a whole nother thing, but we'll talk about that next week on our 50th episode.
Yeah, I feel like those were good for 50.
Yeah.
All right, so music.
Let's talk some music.
So,
Okay.
the Clipse new album.
Yes, so I'm very excited. I do still listen to old Clip songs, especially like Pharrell produced Clip songs, and yeah, they're coming out with their new album. And I was like reading, they did an interview with Vulture, and I think it's cool. The entire album is produced by Pharrell. They have features from Nas, Stove God Cooks, John Legend, probably some more people. And yeah, they're excited. It's been since 2009 till The Casket Drops was their
Yeah.
last album. That was a good album. I liked it. So I'm excited.
Me too.
I'm excited about Clipse having an album come out. I am. I like them together. I'm not like, I don't listen to Pusha T on his own so much, but Clipse I always liked. So yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting,
Very much
especially
so.
if it's produced by Pharrell. Top
Yes,
to
I'm
bottom.
very. That's a great combo.
Like, let's go.
Even when they were features on other people's songs produced by Pharrell, they did a good job.
Facts. So, yeah. Yeah, it's very exciting. Can't wait for that to come out. And that's coming out real soon, so that's exciting. So, Future has a new mixtape, Pluto, coming out soon, if you haven't heard.
I did hear.
Yeah.
Cool.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Title.
I think I hope it's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's for the guys. Title. They're doing something great for songwriters. You'll be able to manage your royalties. They created a system on their platform, so they could get paid correctly. This
That's
is
what's
huge.
up. I love that.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is huge because most streaming platforms are not doing this for singer-songwriters.
They are not.
And
No.
for Tidal to be the first streaming platform to do that for songwriters,
Mm-hmm.
get your bag. So, yeah,
Get your
I
bag.
feel like this is great, especially for independent artists who are songwriters. Money coming to you. So, yeah, this is hopefully Spotify, Pandora, all y'all, Samsung Music, Apple Music, jump on board.
Holla back.
Jump on board
Yeah.
because
So the people could get their money.
seriously, like, how much money do y'all niggas need?
Yeah.
Give it to the people who's actually doing the work, making the art for the people. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, hopefully all the other streaming services could give these songwriters their royalty checks and like the right amount of money in the royalty checks.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we all know who's performing in the Super Bowl halftime.
Lord, yes, we do. It's been treachery. It's been a lot. I get it. I understand. It's just been
Y'all need to
a lot
stop.
going on.
Like,
I don't know what y'all need to do for real. I get it. Honestly, seeing Lil Wayne's response his response was very human to me, and I really appreciated that. Um, but the rest of y'all, just relax. Like, calm down.
oh
I get it.
man,
DM him, tell him how much you love him. He will really appreciate it right now because he's in a sad space. So put your emotion into that. You know?
I am going to be the devil's advocate. I don't know why people expected Lil Wayne to be the halftime performer for the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl halftime performance is not based on the city or the artists of that city. It's never been that way. Never ever has it been that way. It only happened in LA. That happened by chance that Dr. Dre was going to be there, but Dr. Dre has one album. Who else was on
Right.
stage?
And there was multiple other
Who else was
people
on stage?
on the stage.
Thank you.
Which is why I'm also like, yes. Also, it's like, how y'all know he's not gonna bring him out, and y'all just
Thank
fucking
you.
this up.
Thank you.
Like, it could be an epic thing. First of all,
Bro.
Kendrick Lamar loves Lil Wayne.
Facts.
Loves him.
That's an idol for him.
So it's like,
What is wrong
just
with you
because he
people?
don't fuck with Drake, don't mean that got to do with anybody
They
else.
got nothing to do
okay?
with Lil Wayne
Drake and
at all. Like,
Drake and Lil Wayne are not the same type of rappers.
Nah.
Okay? They are not the same performers, nothing. So it's like, y'all, that's the part about it that's pissing me off. It's like, I
Nah.
really don't think that it has anything to do with this beef. I don't think it has to do with nothing.
All that other noise
Like,
and
well,
rah-rah from the people,
listen,
y'all need to shut the fuck up.
The stuff behind the scenes, though, I don't know.
No, the
because
Jay-Z thing. Okay, that's another thing I want to bring up. Jay-Z gives a recommendation on who should perform.
Right.
However, he does not have the sole power to say this
Control.
is the guy. No, the NFL in the city of New Orleans makes the final decision on who
Which
gets
is
to
very
perform.
interesting. If this is a fact,
This
is
is
very
a
interesting
fact.
because
This is
then
a fact. This is not a conspiracy, not a rumor. No, the NFL and the
Right.
city, the whole city, determines who gets to perform. That's how it's always been. Because
Right.
no, Jay-Z is just he's there to moderate and give, advice and make sure, us as a community gets a chance to be on the big stage. And Kendrick Lamar is the perfect choice right now to have this moment. Look what he has done this entire year. Like, look at the body of work he has done this entire year. And we're looking for
I really want to look up like what exactly does he do, because it says that he's a co-producer of the Super Bowl halftime show. So I do wonder if he, like, even though he has a recommendation, like if he says no, then because he's like co-producer, it's like, can that mean no? Or like if he says yeah, like how much power does he have? I really want to know what, like, I mean, we'll probably never know that, but I want to know the facts of it. Like what
we're
is
talking
it?
about the NFL. The NFL is not going to let a black man determine who's going to perform on their game. That will never happen. No, that's not going to happen. So it's just
Well, that's what you think, yeah. But I get what you're saying. Why you're saying that for sure.
like,
I'm just
come
so curious. I'm curious.
on.
Yeah, I'm curious of like what his role is, like what he really does, like if he, because there's been proof time and time again that things do happen behind the scenes. I'm not taking that away from like people's like thought process and opinions. We will never know what happens behind the scenes. Like we'll never know that. We'll never know what happens at the meetings. We'll never know the conversations. We'll never know the comments. So I'm just curious, like if anything did happen behind the scenes that could have affected this. I just don't think that personally it has anything to do with Kendrick Lamar or like him having anything to do with it. Jay-Z's a person in power, where it's like I don't think anyone can pretend that he's not calling shots. He's definitely calling some type of shots. So he's a very powerful man. So and he made it that way. That is a part of his legacy. He's a black man that's extremely powerful. So yeah, I just don't put that past anything. You know, I don't put a lot of those things past it. But
Let's
I
say
don't
that
think that
Jay-Z
like
was the sole proprietor of basically saying, we're picking Kendrick. At the end of the day, this is a business.
exactly.
This is a business. So everyone's thinking
And people do
economically,
weird shit in business.
yes, who will be
Yeah.
the best person to bring money not only to the NFL, but also to the city. You know what I mean? Yes,
Yeah.
Lil Wayne would have been a great fucking choice. Come on, him, all Terror Boys, all of them, Birdman, all what, Master P, all of them on
But
that
someone
stage
also did
would have
say
been
they
crazy.
were never getting it on stage together anyway because they got beef within each other,
Boom.
within the group.
So if
I
that's
didn't
the
even know
case,
that.
okay. So if that's the case, you
Yeah.
talking about Lil Wayne solely on there with special guests, of course, because there's always special guests. But we're talking about a halftime performance that takes months to prepare. Y'all saw Usher's, you know, how he prepared for his Super Bowl performance and how intricate it was, and the budget it was to make that happen. They're looking for a performer, someone who could perform. Y'all seen Kendrick
Yeah.
Lamar's performance when he's on tour. Y'all seen Lil Wayne's performance when he's on tour. Those are two
Yeah,
different type of
Kendrick is gonna put on
performance.
a production.
It's a whole
Yeah,
production
he's
value.
gonna have dancers.
Completely different
He's gonna
production
have.
value.
Yeah,
Completely. So that's
I
what
agree
the
with
Super
that.
Bowl is
1000%.
looking for. That type of
Yep.
value. So that's why they picked Kendrick and not Lil Wayne. Not to say Lil Wayne will never will never have that moment. It's just not going to happen in New Orleans. It'll probably happen in a different
That's what
city.
I think. I feel like it might not happen in New Orleans. It might happen somewhere
Yes, it will
else.
happen in a different city, just like every other artist has never performed the Super Bowl in their home city. That has not happened. Dr. Dre was just
So
random.
basically, all we said was shut the fuck up
But
about it.
please.
Cause I don't know. I would be shocked if Kendrick didn't do something for Wayne or didn't bring him out. And if he
I feel
didn't,
like he
cool.
was going to.
I know. I just felt like he loves him. So
Y'all
it's
just
like,
messed it up.
yeah, like y'all are just blowing all of us. I'm sure he's blown too. And I just, shout out to Lil Wayne only because like I said, his response was the realest thing about the entire situation.
It
He
sucks
said
to see
it
him like
broke
that.
him. He was sad. He thought that platform in his city was it couldn't get better than that. And he also said that he feels like it's his fault that he basically put it in his head it was going to happen and it didn't.
Right.
And I felt like that was human because I don't think that he should blame himself for that. And I felt like, oh, Wayne, like it's okay. Like, we will all sit and be like, why would I tell myself I could do that? Whereas like Wayne has reached a lot of things where he can tell himself that he might get the Super Bowl, in my opinion. So I just think that him being human and sad, he was like, I shouldn't have told myself that. I shouldn't have got my hopes up. But it's like, no, it's just it's okay, Wayne.
I think
like,
a small part of him expected to be announced because he's been talking about it for fucking years.
Yeah, and that's human. That is so human for us to get our hopes up and then be fucking let down and or don't get the job or don't get the, the position or whatever. So it's just fucked up. It's just, it's sad. And just because he's Lil Wayne, it showed that like he still feels those things. Like he could still feel sad and broken. So shout out to him.
Yeah, big
and we
shout out
love
to
you,
him.
Wayne.
He's coming. It's gonna
We
come,
always
bro.
gonna love you, Wayne.
Yeah, it's gonna
Wayne
come,
always
bruh.
gonna be Wayne.
Right.
Like, so yeah.
The Super
It's
Bowl
all right. I
moment
used to
is
be obsessed
going to
with that
come.
man.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
it just sucked to see.
So.
I just didn't like the noise that everybody was like, why did Kendrick have to be the, like, are y'all serious?
Shut up. Yes. Y'all gonna watch that shit and y'all gonna sit there like y'all always do and pretend like y'all don't like what y'all saw or how good he is.
Right.
You always gonna do
Stop
that.
it. That was annoying.
Yes.
Nicki
You're gonna be like, it's
Minaj
all right.
really pissed me
Okay.
off. Nicki Minaj really pissed me off with her response. Really did. Like,
Yeah, she
shut up. Please stop speaking.
She always gonna talk her shit.
It's so annoying.
But there's times where I'm like, well, this
Yeah, stop.
Exactly.
It was just But yeah.
Yeah. I feel like she was a little more passionate than we even got from the artist. So
Seriously.
it was like, I get it. Shout out to you being, real down and loyal, but how do you even know? Like, it made it more about her than him. That's the only thing I
That's
don't
the
like
problem.
sometimes when she goes
That
off
was the
on her
problem
tangents.
of
It's
her
like,
entire
now we
response.
talking about you.
Yeah,
And it was never about you.
that was
It
her.
was never about you. It was
Yeah,
always about Wayne. So,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah,
But,
y'all gonna enjoy that Super Bowl performance from Kendrick, the halftime
yeah.
performance. Y'all gonna fuck with it.
Y'all are. And y'all gonna be real entertained.
Yes,
I'm gonna say that with
cause he
confidence
always
now.
entertain us. Always, and
He's fire with
even
his performing, so
and with all the
yeah,
noise
so
that's going on, guess what Kendrick did?
I know who would have bored me. I'm not. I'm just being honest. I know who I've. Anyways,
You know what's funny that they had to bring him up talking about he rejected it four
I'm just being
times.
real.
He rejected it four times, and I'm like, who gives a flying?
Yeah, like I'm just saying. I've seen shows with who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Drake. I'm gonna just say
Of
it.
course,
But I've seen shows with him, and they don't keep me as
they're
entertained.
boring.
I can sing along and things like that. Like I watched him and Kanye. Remember that big show they did
Yeah.
together? I was very excited for it. I watched it. Granted, wasn't a bad show. I'm not gonna sit and be like the show sucked. It wasn't, but it's more of the elements that they use. I feel to keep like the smoke, the spaces that they're in.
Choreography.
The choir was cool. The choir was fire,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not an entertaining show. Like it's not. Yeah,
Yeah, it don't keep you in tune for a long time.
Kendrick is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're gonna see imagery.
I could sing along,
Mm-hmm.
but it just wasn't. It wasn't something that I was like, I'm about to go. I would spend money on it, but
Right.
I would definitely immediately. I was like, I want to go to the Super Bowl. Now I want to go.
Right,
But
bro. Yes. I was like, damn,
yeah,
I need to be in New Orleans. I'm trying to go.
yeah.
But
Shout out to Wayne again, like I said,
Facts.
because this is about Wayne's feelings. Wayne.
yeah, sucks to see him dead, almost in tears. Talking about, I'm like, damn, bro,
Yeah,
he was broken.
I was like, it broke you.
Broken.
But it's like you just really want
He
that
really
thing,
wanted
like
it,
you just
yeah.
know it,
really
and then it's
wanted it.
like you get the call, like, sorry, bro, you didn't
bro.
get this, you didn't get
It
it,
ain't
and
it.
you wait for this,
Yeah.
and it's in your city. You don't know when it's gonna be in your city. It's just a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So can we take a break?
Oh, we're gonna talk about one more thing before we pop into that break.
Oh, on this,
Yeah.
I gotta pee so bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm like,
This will be quick, but
are you?
yeah, one more thing. During all the noise of Kendrick, bullshit, he dropped a
is
song
it?
for us, and the song was a very powerful song.
Yes.
Very, very powerful song to basically tell y'all in the industry who's just talking about nothing, like, fuck you. Y'all can't affect him.
This song, I've listened to it about 8 times so far.
Bro, when he said the line, like, what would Lecrae do? I was like, ooh, shit. Show him what power do. I was like, oh.
It was an excellent song. The production, I loved it. I love how he switched up his voice
On the third verse?
towards the end with his verse. Yeah. It was just a really good song. It was good. I also saw, who did I see? Charlamagne the God responded to him, and his response was kind of real to me. And he said something along the lines of like, I hear what you're saying in the song, but you're going to drive yourself crazy. He was like, because he doesn't think that things are going to change like in our lifetime. Like the things that Kendrick talks about and stuff, like the change, like he was like basically, for Kendrick to just keep living his life and of course standing for what he stands for along those lines. But to an extent, I do feel like even if it's not just Kendrick, like people can drive themselves crazy trying to see like a change in like the music or the artists, the people, just the times right now.
Yeah.
It could really drive somebody out of their fucking mind, like
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
And I think that like even with us, like, in everyday life, like it is stressful. And in that song, I heard it. I agreed with Charlamagne for the first time in a while. I did.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
great point that Charlamagne brought up.
Yeah.
That is a great point because you can definitely hear that Kendrick is fed up with all the bullshit that the industry is just giving to the people, because it's basically like destroying not just him but all of us.
Yeah,
Because
it's
look
just a
at
lot.
it's a lot. It's a lot. And
Yeah.
hip hop used to be a way where it was more like a revolutionary type of sound. Now it's just bitches, money, hoes, drugs, death. All negative and just party, party, party. There's no uplifting. There's no togetherness. There's no community in hip hop music as mainstream like it used to be. No, it's just literally just niggadom. Like,
Yeah.
like straight up
It's
niggadom. And I'm just like, what? No. And when Kendrick said, I pray that you keep these lame niggas away from me. I pray that everything this, like, I
yeah.
pray, yeah, I pray for that too, bro. Like, like all of us pray for that. But
No, yeah, it was also relatable, like the things he was saying.
yeah,
Like just being on this trying to do the right thing. That's one thing he said. Like you hate niggas like me. And that part was real to me
yeah.
because it's like the person that he's really trying to be, it seems like do the right thing. Be the,
Yeah, that line, you're right. That line said, you guys hate the man I'm trying to be or the man I represent. I was like,
exactly. And I agree with that. I do.
yes.
I do. I feel like I feel like people deal with that all the
Mm-hmm.
time. You just hate that I'm being a better me. That's it.
Yeah.
You're mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Facts, man. I appreciate that song coming
yeah,
out, especially
it was
the
good.
meaning. Like he dropped it on 9/11. Everyone's trying to decipher it and figure out all the little
Everybody always
intricate
does.
pieces that he'd be dropping because
Yes. You be sending me
everyone
these
knows.
videos and I'll be like, there is no way somebody put all this time and thought
People
into
put
thinking about
time
what
into
this
this.
man
Yeah.
they do. And I just be like, oh my God. Like even watching it, I'd be stressed. So
Yes. I'm just
imagine
like,
somebody actually
damn.
setting up is a lot. I'll be like, there's no fucking way. It's
Yeah.
diabolical.
Like, I'm just
Yeah.
like, big up to y'all who
OD.
be like
In it.
deciphering this shit. Like,
In it.
I
In it.
love it.
In
I
it.
love it
Yeah.
because I'm just
Me
like,
too.
okay, we here.
Yeah. It gives you something to think
We here.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not to get so tied into it, but to think about it, you know?
Yeah. And it also gives me
So
hope that people are still thinking.
yeah. That's that that's
Still thinking,
real.
we're still
Yeah.
using our brain,
That's
which I love.
yeah.
So,
Still trying
yeah,
to shit.
I can't wait for the next song, Kendrick. People think that Broccoli's
Me
song is coming
either.
out. It's never coming out.
Yes.
It's
I don't think so
never
either.
coming out.
I don't think so
And
either.
watch
I think it
he
would have came out already.
performs it on the Super Bowl. Do that little snippet.
Or it's gonna be on the album, which I feel like the Super Bowl and the album is tying in as well
Right.
together.
The
I feel
album
like
is
Kendrick's
coming.
gonna drop his
Yes.
album around that time.
Absolutely.
Yes. Cause that's what Usher. Well, not saying that they would do the same thing, but Usher didn't he drop his album right before he
Yes.
performed, or like right
The week
after?
right before the oh no, the night before the Super Bowl. Right.
He dropped his
Yeah.
albums really soon, so I just think it's gonna be one of those times where I don't think that Kendrick's over with. I think right now is his time.
He's building up for that album.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward
So-
to it. I am looking forward to that album.
me too.
So yeah. Let's take a break.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
We'll be back, y'all.
All right, be back.
Guys, it's your boy A.Concept here. I just want to just to let you know, like, again, sorry for a late episode, but we're here. Next week, we'll be back on our regular schedule for Wednesdays, audio, Thursdays, visuals. We'll be back. I apologize for my background. It looks a mess, but, yeah. We'll be back on our regular schedule, Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. And be sure to continue to listen to the R&R playlist that is still available on Apple Music and on Spotify. And the mixtape, our summer mixtape is still there. You could go on our Instagram, click on the links, and boom, you will have the link to the mixtape, Spotify and Apple Music, available for you before it's taken down. And then we're going to do another playlist for you guys for the fall. So, yeah, thank you for joining us, and we love y'all. Let's get back to the show. Welcome
We're
back,
back.
y'all. We're going to talk about some
Yeah.
new music that we came across.
Yeah, I don't think I put nothing on this list today. Maybe I heard something.
Yeah, I've rushed
see.
some things on this list, honestly.
But
I'll just
No.
go. Terrence Martin
No.
dropped a new album called Nintendo Soul. No?
Terrence. Okay.
Yeah, Terrence Martin dropped a new album called
Wow,
Nintendo
there's a lot
Soul.
of things on
It's great. I
here.
heard one song,
Okay, go
fire.
ahead. Yeah, Terrence
So I know
Martin,
the
new
rest of the
album,
project's
Nintendo
gonna be
Soul.
great. A$AP Rocky and J. Cole dropped a
Oh, you're
single
frozen.
called Ruby Rosary. Great song.
Oh no, you're
Love it.
frozen.
LA Cool J is back, featuring Busta Rhymes. The song's called Huey in the Chair. Nice little short little bop. Glad to see LA Cool J is back on the scene and rapping.
Oh, you're not frozen anymore. Okay.
Next song is called Can't Hold Me Down by Kyle Rich, Lil Wayne, Lil Yachty, and Pharrell. Produced by Pharrell.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
This one
Is it good?
you will love it. Yes, it's a banger.
Okay.
It's a banger.
Okay. Bet.
And the last artist I'm going to highlight is called Alex Jean. Alex Jean has a very unique voice. I compare his voice to Takeoff, the late
Alex
great
Jean.
Takeoff.
Sorry. You're laughing because you know exactly why I said that. And the reason why I can say that is because I used to, I hope he don't listen to this, but I used to date a Jean. That's what his mommy and his daddy used to call him, Jean. You're laughing because you know I did it right. Period. All the people out there, y'all know what I'm saying.
All the
All the
Zoes.
specific people.
That's for y'all. As for the Zoes.
Every time I see that name, I want to say that Jean.
Jean. It's Jean. Alex Jean.
Hilarious.
Shout out to Alex Jean. He is a Christian rapper. He dropped an EP. It's an Afro beats type style EP called More the Gold. It doesn't sound like Christian music, but it's phenomenal. Phenomenal. So
It's Christian music.
Yes.
Oh, that's fire.
Yes.
Okay.
So he got a lot of Afro beats.
And it's good.
He has a song
Ooh,
on
I'm
there
excited.
that he samples Thames. Thames gave him the okay, which was dope. And he's like,
That is dope.
he's a local, like, independent artist. So the fact that he got the thumbs up from Thames to sample was fire. So I think the song's called I Need Faith. Y'all go check that out. And it's a great EP. 5 songs, nice and short for y'all to enjoy.
Okay.
So yeah, those are the new music I came across this week. Very, short week. So if we miss anything, please let us know. As always, holla.
Yeah.
Holla, holla, holla.
A-Concept had a long week, y'all. It's been a rough 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
we really
Yeah.
Anyways.
So it is time for our favorite segment. So what time is it, Paz?
It's messy story time.
Oh.
You like that, right? That energy was real good for the people.
What?
It's 5:04 time.
It is indeed messy story time. Shout out to Posh for getting it right this week. She may get her job
really?
back. Let's see.
Okay. That was my interview, y'all. How you think I did?
Some messy stories from our favorite ghostwriters.
Is there any that I could read?
6 Brown Chicks.
No, not worth
Of
it.
course. Okay. What? Are you kidding
I
me?
like being able to read too.
You
It's
know
fun.
I like sending you the worst stories.
The bullshit.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. So give me a moment because
Shawty swing my way. Ooh. Sure look good to me. Now would you please swing me a story?
I will. Let me send you this one because this one is wild. And yeah, we're gonna cut this part out.
You said cut this part out? What you
this
mean?
little section, me looking for shit to send you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll cut it out.
Dating credit, Mississippi for 3 weeks. First, because time is good, so we could literally read a bunch of stories. I'll send you this one. So we'll read. Wait, Norma, engaged or passed out, committed. Did I send you that one? No, I sent you this one. Did I send you the one that says I'm linking with a college professor for the money?
I don't think so.
No?
Did you just send me these two?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you sent me that. I'm linked with a college professor. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
And
Right now,
then
you sent dating
Carter
Carter for a year.
Okay, those are the two you're gonna
Yeah.
read. Okay.
Okay.
It's been my own thing. I think I would read this one, yeah, and 7-year-old and that one, yeah. Okay. All right, now that we got our story situated, you want to go first, or
We
you
did.
want
We're
me to
back
go
again
first?
for the. What do you feel?
I'll go first.
Cause you're
Let me start it
okay.
off.
Okay.
Yeah. So this story goes, Tukey and I have 3 kids under 18, 2 girls and
Strong.
my 17-year-old son. To be honest, I've been doing my own thing for the bulk of our relationship. I haven't been around, and when I was around, we weren't stable as a couple. My other women were vindictive and were often expose our side relationships to force Tukey and I apart. Last year,
Treachery.
right. Last year, I got testicular cancer. Karma. After 20 years of going back and forth, I asked Tukey to take me back for good this time and to marry me. Nigga, that's too late. What is wrong with you niggas? You could commit for 20 years. Oh, Lord. All right, cool. She says she would talk to our kids about this. My son told me he has several father figures in his life and I'm not needed. He said, I remember us struggling and you weren't here. We're doing fine now. Everyone's in school and we got good grades. I got a little job now. Mom is doing good. No disrespect, but we don't need your cancer in our lives right now.
OD.
That's kids. Tukey had a teen son.
That's kids for you.
They tell the
It's
truth.
true.
Tukey had our teen son reject me. This is a huge form of disrespect and I'm furious. I bought the little nigga in the world. Why would she do this when I need her the most? How do I bypass my own son to get my woman on my side?
Wait. Weren't you cheating a lot and stuff though?
Bro, the nigga was an
You
absentee
paused
father.
for a second. Right. I don't have advice.
Nigga.
I don't have a comment. You didn't ask for my advice, but I don't have a comment. Cause like what?
Just because you got cancer doesn't mean everybody got to drop their entire life for you when you did little to
unfortunately.
nothing for them the entire lives.
Yeah, because for some reason, when the son said we don't need your cancer in our lives, I don't even feel like he was talking about your disease.
No, he was just literally talking about you.
Yeah,
You being
it
the
was
cancer,
giving. He's saying
not your
I don't
cancer.
need your dark. We don't need your dark ass cloud all up in our space.
Facts. Why would no?
So there's that.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Sorry, sir. Next story.
Yeah.
My future wife is 7 years older than me. She has brown skin, red hair, and freckles. We were getting married in November. She brought a facial youth regiment. Why I cannot pronounce
Regiment?
this word?
Youth regiment?
No, rejuvenation. There it is. Rejuvenation.
Thank
There it is.
you.
Youth
Okay.
rejuvenation
Boom.
package to smooth out the wrinkles and give her face a youthful glow for our wedding. Okay.
Cute.
Right. It's nice. She bought fillers, face shots from a TikTok influencer here in Atlanta. Oof.
What? I
That's where
thought
you
you
fucked
said
up.
rejuvenation. I thought you meant a mask.
That's where you fucked
I thought you
up.
meant a little facial.
Right, from professionals. Oh my God. All right.
I mean,
For $200, she received a facial filler injections and an upkeep kit from a fake doctor who worked out of a hotel room.
you're lying. This is a lie, and I don't want to be a part of it anymore.
Would you like to guess what happened? The fact that this is written. Okay. My future wife looks like Chucky doll, bloated, plastic cheeks, like she has a mouthful of golf balls.
Oh my
Everyone is
God, what do you do in this
horrified.
situation?
Everyone is horrified and tells her, it's not that bad. The fillers will dissolve. I push her to report the woman to police. Although we can't sue because my future wife signed a release, wife got ready to sue, but when she showed me the doctor who did this, my heart sank. The doctor is a stalker I had a fling with out of boredom. I had to block her number. Your stress.
No, because this one has layers to it. This is a
Facts.
lot of layers. Like,
Hold on. Stalker knows I'm getting married, and I know she did this to my future wife's face on purpose. How do I proceed without
duh.
ruining my future marriage?
Okay, you cheated. I don't know how many flings you've had. Cheating. Listen, this is rough because, like,
You
I
ruined
don't
this woman's
know.
face, like, unintentionally. Well,
Yeah,
can we say
unintentionally.
unintentionally?
I mean, the thing is like, cheating is bad. I don't believe in cheating. I believe in being a human. I don't cheat. But I feel like in this world that we're in, realistically, this man said he had a fling. Like,
It looks like
I
the
know people that do
consequences
less
of
and are
his
worse
action.
people.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's like the stalker.
Yeah.
This is the lesson. You cheat, you don't even know who you fucking on.
Right. That.
So now what you gonna do? You like you about to get married and she put fillers in your wife's face. She's not even a doctor.
She's
First of
not
all, why is your wife like this? Why did your wife go to somebody that wasn't a real
a
doctor? That's where we
TikTok
have to start
influencer.
first.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Mm,
That's not a real doctor.
no.
I know people do that these days, but I want y'all to stop. Real talk.
Seriously.
It's not safe,
Shit like that costs
in
more
my
than
opinion.
$200.
For shit sure.
And
Like
doctors don't
what?
work out of hotel
$200 was
rooms.
pennies for that.
Facts. Doctors do not do that type of procedures in hotel rooms.
So that's one conversation. But also, it's like, I want to know in any situation like this. Let's say the cheating didn't happen. Your wife goes and gets filler. She comes back looking like Chucky. What are you doing, A.Concept? What are you doing, A.Concept? You didn't cheat or nothing. It's not a stalker that did it. She went to the doctor. She was in the appropriate room. Your wife gets filler. She comes back before your wedding day and looks like Chucky. What are you doing, A.Concept?
I'm going to support her
Okay.
get it removed. To get all that shit removed.
What if you can't get it removed? You have to wait until it dissolves, because I do think they
Again.
dissolve, but you gotta wait.
Again, I'm going to support her till we can get all that shit removed.
I think that's the answer.
I'm not going to say we're not getting married. I love you. I put a ring on it.
Exactly.
You feel me? You made a
Yeah.
mistake and got those fillers.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And mistakes happen. That's something I can forgive. That's something I can look past.
You know?
But we're getting that shit out
That's,
as soon as possible.
yeah, this ain't it for you, babe.
Like,
But that's why this story had layers.
oh
It had
yeah.
layers.
Oh yeah.
Because it was like, what do you do?
There's nothing he could do.
Like, you
All
know?
he could do right now
Nothing.
is tell the truth.
Is love her.
He needs to tell her the
support
truth. Look, I messed up. You may not like this, but I messed up. And this chick has been stalking me. I blocked her. I don't fuck with her. Like, I don't entertain her. But
Rough. Just be prepared that she'll never trust you again.
yeah, be prepared that she
Ba-da-ba-boom.
might say,
Not
fuck this
marry your
marriage.
ass. But yeah, that's really it. Yeah.
Like, come on. Like,
All right. This one stressed me out. This was like a
sorry.
weird
Yeah,
one.
my head's
Okay.
starting to hurt after that one.
What we got next? 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 Next.
Yeah, what
Okay.
you got for us?
All right, here is one. It says, I'm linking with a college professor for the money. She likes fat guys and I am one. She's not my professor, so we're not breaking any professional taboos. We're discreet, but she has a weird sexual fetish that interferes with my manhood. She plays with my fat chest. Texting, can I play with your fat titties tonight? You. Okay. It's not something a woman should say to a man. Yes, I have a fat chest, but I'm still a man and I don't appreciate it. I told her this. She responded by she responded by buying me a specialty bra for my birthday. I was this close to leaving her alone, but she said if I wore the bra in bed, she would pay my rent. I wore the bra. She removed the fabric that covered my nipples and she played with my fat titties. I hate this so much. Me fucking too, bro. I hate it as well. But I'm poor and fat and she pays me for my time. How do I make her stop this humiliation? You gotta stop fucking with her.
Yes,
It's
leave
her
her alone.
it's her fetish.
Yes.
Why would you want to make her stop? You the one that don't like it. You gotta
Treating her
stop.
fetish, bro. You have to cut that cord.
Yeah, cut her off.
Is that
If you don't want your rent paid, then that's it.
yeah? If you want your rent paid, you got to deal with the humiliation, or find you a different meal ticket, my
And
guy.
it's only humiliating because it's not your fetish.
Facts.
If somebody else was into it, it's not humiliating to them. It's what they like. So it's only humiliating to you because you ain't supposed to be there. Putting your titties in the bra.
What she text him? What she text him?
I'm not doing this with you. She said, no, I'm not. I can't. She said, can I play with your fat titties tonight?
That's raunchy, bro.
That's raunchy. And people have fetishes. Like, honestly, do you, babe?
Facts.
I love it for the people that's in it. But I just feel like it's not what you're into. So you can't do that. It's not fun.
Yeah, do you care about your integrity and dignity, or you need that cash for your rent?
Exactly.
Those two in hand don't go together, my guy.
Yeah, you're going against yourself. Yep. So it's like, stop.
Come on now.
She needs somebody that's like, ooh, I want the bra in every color, period. That's what she needs. That's literally what she needs. She needs someone that's really in it.
Right. Oh, man, dude. Pray for a different sugar mama,
moving
dog.
right along.
Pray for a different sugar mama.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to lie, she's going to pay your rent. That's why you was like, listen, maybe I will put this thing on. You did.
There you go.
Okay. Dating Carter for a year, Carter's uncle, the man who raised him, got sick, so he went to Mississippi for a few weeks to help him out. First few days we spoke, texted constantly. Week 2, and Carter would keep my messages on read for a day or two before he would respond. Oh, he would keep my messages on read for a day or two before he would respond. Got it. I figured he was playing in my face, and I did not like the feeling of waiting on his text, so I blocked Carter's number, and I slept with my married ex several times. Trash. I was hurt and angry. I made a few Facebook posts about lowering my expectations and how men ain't shit and that I'm single again. I wrote that I'm tired of breaking in new shoes, so I'm kicking it with my old shoes because he's comfortable and knows my curves. Bitch.
Okay. So
I wrote that post to hurt my ex's wife because she thinks they're so happy and in love. My ex complained, so I deleted the post. 3 weeks later, Carter's sister called me and put us on three-way. Carter's uncle died and left the little shotgun house to him. Carter invited me to Mississippi to see if I wanted to live there with him or if he should sell it. I unblocked Carter's number and I agreed to fly to Mississippi. About an hour later, Carter sent screenshots of my deleted Facebook posts. He wrote, "Never mind, stay home, I'm good."
Boom.
I need to get back with my man. I want to get away from here, and I'm afraid I'm pregnant by the wrong man. Help.
Pregnant.
To be honest, you did this all to yourself. And this example should be under
decisions, yeah.
Impulsivity in the dictionary, because you got really impulsive after this man said that he was with his sick uncle. He didn't text you like right away. Granted, okay, I understand. But to go, first of all, this is karma as well. You went to fuck a married man. That's also your ex. Then you boasted about it. You boasted about it. That's why Tory Lane's in jail right now. Okay? Because he boasted about something on the internet. So.
Boom.
Like, yeah. I don't have nothing else to say. You went online and you boasted about it in regards to your ex's wife, and to this new nigga. So now you in jail. Pregnant.
Trying to crawl back to your old boy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And he actually seemed like he was about something, asking you to come down to his family's place with this house, move you in, like a real nigga would. Okay.
Exactly.
And now
Exactly.
look at you. He said, "Fuck
What
that. You could stay home.
said? Don't block your blessing.
Don't block." Yes, you blocked your blessing when you should have blocked that
There
nigga,
it is.
meaning your married ex. Don't block your blessing. Block that nigga. Okay. Block that man, the wrong man.
Exactly. Exactly.
So that's what I gotta say about that.
Facts. I
Do
concur.
you have
No, no,
anything to
no. I
add?
concur with what you said because, bitch, you a Daffy Duck, Goofy.
Yeah, this was all goofy, but this is definitely a lesson on being impulsive. I could be impulsive
We all
as
can.
well, not in a sense of going to fuck my married ex,
No,
OD,
that's
but
irresponsible.
just being impulsive, like, oh my god, this didn't happen, or something didn't work out the way that I saw it in my head, or something like that.
Right.
And no, impulsivity can get you fucked up, okay? Messed up in the game. Worse than where you was.
True. True.
So I hope you're not pregnant and don't have to have a baby
Hope
by
not. Jesus Christ.
by your married
That
ex,
last
because
tidbit talking
you're about to
about
ruin everyone's life. Like
seriously.
it's about to fuck up
What? That
everything for
pregnancy
mad
part was
people.
just like, oh no.
Even though your ex is trash because he was married and he fucked up with you, so maybe he deserves it. But
Yeah, but damn, that
yeah,
deserve
and no,
it. Well, yeah. All right. That's our messy stories this week, y'all. Hopefully you enjoy. Let's do some shout outs.
yes, okay. Let's do some shout outs. I'm going to start it out a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm getting to my shout out the list. Can you go first?
Yeah, I want to give a quick shout out
Okay, I'll switch with
to
you.
Shay, who I met when I was in Georgia at the coffee shop, Ground and Pound, that you were graciously to take me to. Shout out to you, Shay, for being
Yes.
just dope and amazing and just
Yes.
purely good energy throughout. And
Yeah,
I enjoyed my
go
time
ahead.
being there. She gave me probably the greatest tea setup of all time that I've ever gotten from any coffee shop. So shout out to you for sure. Thank you for listening and supporting us. And I would employ everyone, you know her Instagram, so people can go buy her candles, get the business going.
Actually, I do. I know her actual Instagram, but I don't know the candle Instagram because she's not open until October. But her actual Instagram is where's she at? There she is. It's Shanice. It's CHAYNIECE. And please look out for her candles. She will be having her candles available in October.
Yes. Dope candles.
But I love her. She's great. Yes. She's amazing.
Yes, for sure.
She is.
So, yeah. You want me to continue the shout outs?
Oh no, I figured it out.
Okay.
What I was doing. So my shout out originally is for Rebecca Cheptegei. I don't know how to exactly pronounce her name, but she was an Olympic athlete. She was just in the Olympics, and her story really made me feel sad. And I just want to say rest in peace to her. She passed away. She was 33 years old, a Ugandan marathon runner. She passed away recently after her boyfriend doused her in petrol and set her on
What the
fire. Yes. And y'all know that I come on here and I don't fuck with abuse or anything like that. Her story is like literally she was at the Paris Olympics, and then I will say maybe a week later she went through this. So yeah, just sending her family love and hoping she transitions well. And I hope that man gets everything that he deserves.
Facts.
And there's that.
Fuck him.
So shout out to you, Rebecca.
Yes, big shout out to you. Rest in paradise, ma'am. Well, rest in paradise to the great James Earl Jones, who recently left us.
Yes. Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Shout out to him, the voice of Mufasa and Darth Vader. Sucks to see a pioneer in that space when it comes to acting to leave this world. So he lived a great life. You know, he was 94 when he
Yes.
passed, so he lived full. And
Full life.
yeah, it sucks to see a legend leave us. After also rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, who also passed us this past
Oh my
this
gosh,
past week
yes.
too. So it's just like
Yeah, it's been a heavy week.
it's heavy with all the death. You know, death happens every day, but it's
Yeah.
just like damn, when it's close to home like
Yeah.
that, it's just like really really sad. So yeah,
Big names from our childhood. James Earl Jones is definitely a part of our childhood. So yeah.
X, like my God,
That made me like that hit my chest. I felt that.
I was like,
Yeah.
not James, no. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, rest in peace to Mr. James L. Jones. We'll see you soon. And I want to give a shout out to Angela Bassett, who has finally been giving an Emmy for her performance, a narration
As she
performance.
should.
This Emmy has been way long overdue, especially for her phenomenal performance for every season of American Horror Story. I'm like pissed that she hasn't got an Emmy for that. But yeah, shout out to Angela Bassett finally getting an Emmy. Yeah,
Okay, shout out to
those are all the shout
Angela
outs.
Bassett.
Yeah, that's all the shout outs. Well, we're going to close out the show there, guys. Thank you for, again, bearing with us for this late episode.
Yes. Sorry guys, we love you.
We appreciate it. You know, be sure to just continue to follow us, keep up with us on all the social media platforms. It's called Replay Ritual. You'll see it on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. You can also email us at message replay rituals with an S at the end. That is message replay ritual, all one word, message replay rituals at gmail.com. And yeah, be sure to listen to the playlist, subscribe to the YouTube.
And we on TikTok now.
Yep, we basically build a TikTok, so you will be seeing some clips on there really soon. And
Yeah.
be sure to continue to subscribe to the YouTube, watch all the videos, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. And yeah, we appreciate y'all. And we're excited for
We
50.
do. We love you. We are. 50's next.
50's next.
We're going to have a surprise for you guys.
Big facts. Yeah.
On that
Big
show,
surprise.
so.
Big surprise. All right. So yeah, we love ya.
Love you.
Oh, my head hurts like a mother.